So Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. The opening scene of this movie is a tomato just randomly rolls out of a sink, and then it rolls towards a woman, and the woman screams. So it is assumed it kills her. Then we get the opening credits, which is really long, but it's got a fantastic theme song. And that's pretty much where the awesomeness kind of ends, with the theme song. Because this movie is just so bad. Though there's a little conversation between a couple as like a giant tomato is like rolling by them. He's got little Timmy. Poor Timmy. Ate them all up. It's just such a stupid line, but it was hysterical. And the way the tomatoes move around, they're literally just tomatoes. Like, some of them are definitely like paper mache because they're huge. But all they do is just roll around, or if they're in the water, they're just floating and people are screaming. Or if somebody's in a car, there's clearly somebody off screen just kind of chucking them at the car. It's great. So to stop these things, this one random agent is given an elite group of soldiers consisting of a master of disguise, an Olympic swimmer, a scuba diver, and later a paratrooper. And all of them are totally inept. You got the master of disguise, where he's told, go disguise yourself as a tomato. And he does exactly that. And like, him and the other tomatoes are like sitting around a bonfire eating, and he gets caught because he asks for ketchup. The Olympic swimmer, for some reason, is dropped off in the middle of the woods, and she's killed by just having a giant tomato roll over her and crush her. It's like, okay. The scuba diver, he jumps into a fountain, and then that's the last we see of him. We don't even know his fate. And the paratrooper, he is dragging his parachute around with him everywhere. Like, literally everywhere. There's a chase scene between him and some other guy. I don't even remember what it is. But like, the entire time, the parachute is just dragging behind him. And it's kind of funny. So the big way to defeat these tomatoes is a whiny song called Puberty Love. And it drives them away and turns any big ones small. And it gives people the opportunity to just stomp them to death, I guess. But there's one wearing earmuffs. There's this one big one wearing like these giant earmuffs. And then this guy just pulls out the sheet music out of his fucking coat and like shoves it in the tomato's face, I guess, because he doesn't really have a face. And that's what does it. It shrinks down and defeats the tomato. It's so ridiculous. So, Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. It's slow. It's ridiculous. And it's really loud. Like, they did not have a sound engineer, clearly, because this movie is loud. I found myself having to, like, lower the volume quite a bit throughout the movie. But one of the things I did enjoy was that they clearly were not taking this seriously. They were setting out to make something ridiculous. And that's exactly what they did. It's exactly what they did. They were not setting out to make a serious horror movie about like killer tomatoes. Their plan was to make something stupid, and they made something stupid. And because of that, I am not giving Attack of the Killer Tomatoes a 5, even though it kind of deserves it because it is very poorly made and badly acted and terrible effects and all that. But I feel like that was the intention. And they succeeded. So I'm only going to give Attack of the Killer Tomatoes a 3. Did you enjoy the review? Make sure to leave a like and subscribe to see a new Craptacular Horror Review every week. Feel free to leave a comment to discuss your thoughts on the movie, or if you have a film you'd like to see reviewed in the future. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.